Ladies and gentlemen, you can hear the excitement in my voice today. Of course, Microsoft Flight Simulator Xbox is one day away, but I thought I'd bring you up with some very interesting and frankly exciting Microsoft Flight Simulator news stories. We've got a video from Aerosoft and the FlyByWire team regarding their own beautiful aircraft. We've got the Twin Otter and of course the FlyByWire A320NX, and we've also got some news from Orbx about them bringing over their add-ons to Xbox. A lot to talk about, guys, so you know what to do. Hit that like button, be sure to subscribe to stay up to date with the most important Microsoft Flight Simulator news. But now let's hop right into it. So first of all, Orbx have shown us in a trailer what products they've optimised and will be bringing to the Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S, of course. Let's get them right out of the way. There'll be London City landmarks, London City Airport, the EA7 Optica, which is that funny looking aircraft used for reconnaissance, and the Singapore Cities Landmarks pack. Now these are just the ones they've optimised already. We could very well have a load more come to the marketplace on Xbox in the future, but these ones that I've done already, tested around with, and hopefully we should see very soon. Now they don't say whether or not it will be on day one. I think it will be, but you never know, there might be a bit of a delay. The trailer says they're coming soon. Well, that's not very helpful, but I reckon it could be day one releases. I'm pretty sure we had some Orbx products on almost day one for Microsoft Flight Simulator, or within the first week last August, but of course they've got a simulator to work off. They've probably been in discussions with Microsoft, so it's probably not too difficult to port it over. For those of you who haven't seen any Xbox footage, be sure to stick around on my channel. In just under 24 hours, I'll be doing my first impressions on a live stream, which could be fun, it could go very bad. And there's also a countdown taking you from 6 o'clock my time tonight to the international release time. Perfect place to come along and talk. But anyway, that's not what you came for. The point is, bringing over Orbx products will improve the already beautiful 4K experience that we're seeing on the Xbox Series X. And of course, now we've seen these products in Microsoft Flight Simulator on the PC, we know it's not a cash grab, and you can have a lot more confidence when buying add-ons on the Xbox marketplace, especially if they've been tested and used on the PC marketplace, if you get what I'm saying. Now overall, speaking about all add-ons, we haven't really heard too much about people moving their add-ons from PC over to Xbox, and I guess that's because they haven't seen the market yet. They don't know how popular it's going to be. It could be massively popular, it could be a bit of a dud, but yes, Orbx have really been the first development team to confirm that they're bringing over their products, or some of their products at the very least, to Xbox. Let's move over to Aerosoft with their information on the Payware Twin Otter. So they've shared an animation video showing us the propellers and the flight surfaces, the ailerons and the elevators and the rudder. The video itself is pretty impressive. This is an aircraft I'm very excited for. In the later part of the 1 minute 43 second video, we get some footage of takeoff. And I think this is also showing us some of the good sounds. I mean, I'm not too sure how it sounds in relation to the Twin Otter, but I'd say for an aircraft in early development, these sounds do sound pretty good. The startup of the engine sounds very nice, and I think that highlights the quality and the potential quality of the sounds pack they're working on here. In my opinion, they seem more developed on the sounds than they do on the animations, but I guess, as they described, the animations are very complex, and they haven't done most of them yet. They've still got a while to go, but so far, so good. This is a must-have purchase for me. Aerosoft, of course, released their CRJ not that long ago, and it was very good. This looks even better in my opinion, but I think that's more to do with the fact that I really enjoy this type of aircraft. The YouTube video is in the description, as well as a link to the Aerosoft forums where you can chat to like-minded individuals and the developers about this project. But so far, fantastic screenshots coming through. It really does look amazing. Perfect for island hopping in the Scottish Highlands and Islands. Moving on, a big feature a lot of people have requested for the A320 is improved LNAV and improved VNAV. FlyByWire have answered that call by the looks of it, and hopefully we'll be seeing it in an update on the FlyByWire downloader pretty soon. In a preview video on YouTube, they shared a departure from Queenstown Airport. It's a fairly complex departure in my opinion, going off what it seems like on a navigation display, with lots of twists and turns and restrictions to meet, due to the high terrain in the area. But LNAV seems to handle it very well. I've watched the full 7 minute 17 second video from takeoff to getting up in the air at around 16,000 feet, and it does a very good job by the looks of it. Now, for those of you who don't know, LNAV is lateral navigation, and in this case they've added the ability to fly procedures which contain RFs, or radius to fixed legs. This greatly improves the precision of many arrivals and departures, especially at slightly more off the beaten track airports that require some more concentration when arriving into them. A tricky departure, but the aircraft frankly handles it with minimal effort. Very exciting stuff. In addition, they've also shared a screenshot of their new textures, and for those of you who are active on Facebook or whatever, you may have seen some photos of these already going around. You'll notice that reflections and all stuff on the FMC, or MCDU I should say, sorry, look much more realistic. It looks more worn and more realistic, that's all I can say really. In addition to that, we've got high fidelity panels now. They brought over pixels to all of the screens, or at least the primary flight display and navigation display. And while it's not needed, it just really ups the realism of this aircraft. FlyByWire once again going above and beyond. And as we've got the Phoenix Airbus 320 coming along as well, I think both are really trying to continue to raise the bar, and both are very much succeeding. And luckily, flight simulation means both of these projects keep going in the same universe. It's very nice to see, and it's really the reason why I love flight simulation so much. But there we go guys, here's been your Microsoft Flight Simulator news for today. If you've enjoyed, be sure to like, comment and subscribe. If you've got any feedback, good or bad, put it into the comments. I read all of the comments all of the time. Thank you to my first class channel members. You get a shout out on the screen now. Stick around over the next 24 hours to 48 hours. I'm bringing you all of the news on Sim Update 5 and of course the Xbox release. It's going to be a busy few hours for me now, and I imagine many of you who are very excited for the Xbox release, as so many of you out there are, because it frankly can change flight simulation for the better by bringing new people in and of course more money in, and attract more developers. And if you're not bothered and would like to stick with PC and don't care about Xbox, then don't worry, this is still the place to go. I'll of course keep you updated with add-on news videos like this, and update news videos like we're going to have tomorrow. But there we go guys.